This arrangement for Dusty Bibles uses 3 chords. All you need is a B minor, first finger, 2nd fret A string, 3rd finger, 4th fret D string, 4th finger, 4th fret G, 3rd finger, 3rd fret B string. And this song uses a picking pattern that happens throughout the entire thing. And once you have the B minor down like this, the thumb will pluck the A, the middle finger can pluck the B string like this, so together. Then the thumb can pluck the D, index on G like that. So it's together, thumb, index. A and B, D string, G. And then the thumb plucks the A string like this, middle plucks the B, the thumb plucks the D like that. Now, you can release these 2 fingers, the ring and the pinky, like this. Keep the middle finger down because for the introduction chords, this note, D, happens over and over again with every change. So you'll go. So for this, I just moved my first, so first I released these 2 fingers, then I moved the first finger like this to the 3rd fret of the E string. Now the pattern's the same, but then our thumb moves to the E string to accommodate for this bass note right here, which is G. So then my thumb plucks G and the middle finger plucks B again. And the pattern's like that. So it's thumb on E, middle on B together, thumb on D, index on G, thumb on E, middle on the B string, thumb on the D string. Like that. So now you've learned measure 1 of this song, and I arranged this whole song into only 4 measures. So this is 25% of this whole arrangement. So that's the next part. Now it's a D chord, but we're not going to play it like a normal D. We're going to keep this middle finger down on the 3rd fret of the B string, then move your first finger from here, where you just were, to here. And it would be a good idea to just bar the top 3 strings. By top 3, I mean G, B, and E. So we're going to bar those down. And then the plucking pattern is the same as before. So thumb on A, middle on the B string, together like that. Then thumb on D, index on G, thumb on A, middle on B, thumb on D. Like that. So far it's now here's where it changes a little bit. Now we have like that. Now it's going to be open D, your open D string, and the 3rd fret of the B string, which is D. So this D happens every time for the intro. Now when that part happens, it's open D and 3rd fret of the B string. Your index finger plucks the G string like this. Now I'm holding it down with my first finger. I'm holding the 2nd fret of the G down like that. Like that. Then my 3rd finger is going to go to the 4th fret of the A string. It's like we have this walk down. What I mean by that is we have a D, a C sharp, and then we go to the B. You're going to hear this in the song. You're going to hear it like that. so far we have this. Now, when you're playing this part, when you're playing the open D and the 3rd fret of the B string like this, and then index on G, like that, then we go back. Now, the verse chords come in. Now, it's really important to keep the melody going in this part of the song. You're going to hear this. You're going to hear that in the chords. In addition, we're going to keep this note down too. That D rings out, but now we have this melody that happens. Here's what I mean. That melody is the most important thing for this picking pattern and for these chords. The melody has to ring out above the pattern. So same chord shapes. We have this, this, and that. Now what I'm doing is same thing as the intro. Thumb on A, I'm using my B minor shape again. Thumb on the A string, middle finger on the B string like this, together. Then thumb on D, index on G, thumb on A, middle on B, thumb on D, like that. Here's where it changes. Like this, same shape in the left hand, but instead of plucking the B string, my middle finger is gonna pluck the high E string, so I can get the melody to ring out. Now, so thumb on E, middle on the high E. So we've got the low E string and the high E string. And then the thumb plucks the open D, index plucks the open G, thumb plucks the low E, middle finger plucks the B string, and then the thumb plucks the D string. Again. Now the last measure of the verse goes like this. So it's a D major shape just like before, and we're barring across the top 3 strings like that, and then the middle finger goes on the 3rd fret of the B string. It's just instead of playing it this way, like a normal D, we're playing it like this. Because the reason for that is so that you can get to these chords easily like that. The last measure is like this. Thumb on A, middle on E, thumb on D, index on G, thumb on A, middle on B, thumb on D, and it does it again.